Students, let's check out how your preparation is on human nervous system. First question, which part of the nervous system controls reflex actions? Right answer, option number A, the spinal cord. Question number 2, which part of the brain controls the voluntary actions? Right answer, cerebrum, option number C. Question number 3, which part of the neuron is primarily responsible for the protein synthesis? Right answer, option number A, soma. Question 4, the basic structural and the functional unit of the nervous system is? Of course, these are the neurons, option number D. Question 5, which part of the brain regulates body temperature? Option B is the right answer, hypothalamus. Question number 6, the longest cell in human body is? The nerve cells are the longest cells in human body. Option number C is the right answer. Question number 7, which part of the brain maintains posture and balance? Right answer is option number A, the cerebellum. Question number 8, the junction between two neurons is called? Option number A, the synapse. It is called the synapse. The right answer should be option number A, the synapse, not the dendrite. Question 9, which of the following is not part of the central nervous system? The CNS. Option B, nerves. Nerves are not part of the CNS, the central nervous system. Question number 10, which chemical is released at the synapse? This chemical is called the neurotransmitter. Option number C is the right answer. Question 11, the peripheral nervous system includes? Right answer, option number A, the nerves and the ganglia. Option number A is the right answer. 12, the autonomic nervous system controls? Right answer, option number D, the involuntary actions. Option number D is the right answer. Question number 13, which of the following protects the brain from the mechanical shocks? Right answer, option B, the cerebrospinal fluid. Question 14, which part of the brain is responsible for intelligence and memory? It is the cerebrum, option number C. Question 15, the brain is covered by protective membrane known as? It is called the meninges, option number A. 16, which lobe of the brain processes the visual information? This lobe is called the occipital lobe, option number D. 17, which part of the brain connects the brain to the spinal cord? It is the medulla oblongata, option number B. 18, which part of the brain is most involved in hearing? Right answer, option number C, the temporal lobe. 19, the parasympathetic nervous system is part of the autonomic nervous system. Option number A is the right answer. 20, which of the following is not a function of the cerebrum? Right answer is option number D, the reflex actions, as the reflex actions are controlled by the spinal cord. 21, neurons transmit impulses by means of? Right answer, option B, the neurotransmitters. 22, which nerve carries impulses from the eye to the brain? These are the optic nerves, option number C. 23, the spinal cord originates from? The medulla oblongata, option number A. 24, which neuron carries messages from sensory organs to the CNS, the central nervous system? These are the sensory neurons, option number D. 25. Which of the following structures are found at the end of axons? Right answer, option B, the synaptic knobs. 26. Which part of the neurons receive incoming signals? Right answer, the dendrites. Option number C. 27. The outer covering of the axon in some neurons is called. Option number E, the myelin sheath. 28. Which of the following cells form myelin sheath in the CNS? Right answer is option number D, the oligodendrocytes. 29. Which division of the nervous system is responsible for the fight or flight response? Right answer is option number E, the parasympathetic. Right answer is option B, the sympathetic. Question number 30. The gap between two neurons is called the synapse. Option number D. 31. Which part of the neuron is insulated by the myelin sheath? It is the axon. Option B. The axon is covered by the myelin sheath. 32. Which type of neuron connects sensory and motor neurons? These neurons are called interneurons. Option A is the right answer. 33. The electrical impulse in neurons is known as. Option number C, axon potential. 34. Which of the following is not a part of the hind brain? It is the thalamus. Option number D. 35. Which part of the brain controls heartbeat and breathing? Right answer is option B, the medulla oblongata. 36. Which part of the brain controls hunger and thirst? It is the hypothalamus. Option number A. 37. The autonomic nervous system regulates. Option number C, the internal organ activities. 38. The brain consumes approximately what percentage of body's energy? Approximately it is 20%. Option number C. No, it is not 30%. It should be 20%. Please make the necessary correction. 39. Which part of the brain deals with smell? It is the olfactory bulb. Option B. The olfactory bulb of the brain deals with the smell. 40. The central nervous system is composed of the brain and the spinal cord. Option A is the right answer. The CNS composed of the brain and the spinal cord. 41. What protects the spinal cord? The vertebral column. Option number C. 42. A group of nerve cell bodies outside the CNS is called a group. A group is called the ganglion. Option number D. 43. Which receptor detects changes in blood pressure? Option number D is the right answer. The baroreceptor. The baroreceptor detects changes in the blood pressure. 44. Which receptor is responsible for detecting the pain? Right answer, option A, the nociceptor. The nociceptor is responsible for detecting pain. 45. Neurotransmitters are stored in. Option C, the synaptic vesicles. 46. Which ion is crucial for impulse transmission across synapse? The Ca+2 ion. Option D is the right answer, the calcium ion. 47. Which disease is caused by the destruction of the myelin sheath? Right answer, option D, multiple sclerosis. 48. The reflex arc pathway includes all except the cerebrum. Option A is the right answer, the cerebrum. 49. Which neurotransmitter is deficient in Parkinson's disease? Right answer is dopamine. Option number C is the right answer. Question 50. Which brain imaging technique uses magnetic fields and radio waves? Option number D is the right answer, the MRI. Students, here comes the end of the video. If you have enjoyed the session, please do like the video, share the video with your friends, and if you have not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe.